I'm always trying to show you guys something cool and different. And I know I've done a ton of M4 mods, the Gen 8.5 or Gen 8. I thought I wasn't going to do any more. But as I've been going through, you guys have probably seen I've been selling some of these just because I have way too many. So I like to hook up my subscribers, my supporters with some really good deals on custom blasters that I have on hand, just because I can really only keep so many around, and my wife gets annoyed eventually when there's just too many in the garage. So as I was going through those, occasionally I'd find one where I felt like, oh, I can't sell this because either I didn't feel like it was up to the quality it should be based on the 3D printing or whatever, or sometimes things were cracked just because, that happens. And so as I was going through, I found one where the handguard was cracked, and I'm like, well, I couldn't, sell that to someone like that. So I took that off, and I thought, let me see what I can do to make this a cool, different style blaster than I had before, right? And I had this MK17 handguard. I did plan on actually building it out like this with this extension and using it on a V2 blaster. But when I came across that other one, I thought, let's switch it up. Let's put it on this receiver, which I already have, and I didn't have anything else to go with, and do that instead. So I printed a little insert that adapts it to this actual, receiver, right? Because they have those little notches and it clicks on. And then in order to just give it more stability, obviously we've got the little rail riser. And then I do have a screw that goes down through here, and there's a heat insert in here as well, just to give that, again, some added strength, some added stability, just because it makes me feel like a little more confident with it. Then we got some canted risers, right? So for your iron sights, a little grip out here, this cool kind of extension on there, kind of give it a little length, obviously, and maybe just a little more modern look. And then I had this really nice, fake suppressor from an old gel blaster that I thought I'd put on there. So it's almost kind of, sniper style just by the length of it. So let's take a little closer look on the bottom here, right? Got a little grip. So this actually has, obviously a metal inner barrel that's longer. The metal inner barrel terminates right at the threads, okay? And the threads are just right here, okay? So I did go to a longer metal barrel. Otherwise, this has an M100 spring in it, and then the metal gears, the high-speed motor that are typically found in this older EMERBU Gen 8.5. Put the grip here. I also just use it as another way to support that extension, but this extension is built in really tough. That's probably not necessary, but again, just thought it would do that nicely. And then we've got your canted risers, a little customization going on the little scope with the laser as well, and then a cool different stock back here, and that's actually a stock that you can purchase separately from EMERBUtoys.com. They do ship that stuff from China, so it takes a while, but they got a ton of stocks on there. I think they got like 30 different ones. So that's kind of the quick. There wasn't a ton of building going on, so I didn't do a separate build video. This was something I could reuse from a different build, and then this was all I really printed here, aside from support pieces on the inside. So there it is. I don't even know what I'm going to end up naming this one or how I'm going to label it, but it's a pretty cool blaster. I'm excited to shoot it. I have done, a little bit of shooting just to make sure that it's working properly before I kind of got it all finished up, and it is. So check back for that demo video to see how it performs. Of course, like, subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and participate in those monthly giveaways. Thanks.